The lunar eclipse got plenty of attention here on Earth this week, but there was also excitement about the moons around Saturn, and a dizzying number just discovered, more than 100. It was all thanks to a team of scientists, including Canadians. Here's CTV's Vennavally-Rao.
And liftoff of the Cassini spacecraft.
Back almost 30 years ago, when NASA launched a probe called Cassini towards Saturn, scientists had only confirmed 18 moons around the planet, which seemed plenty to keep track of.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
One of them looking like the Death Star from Star Wars. But over the years, more and more smaller moons were spotted, and now a flood of them.
The sheer number of 128 is unprecedented.
While Saturn is famous for its dazzling rings, it turns out it also holds the title for most moons in the solar system. The latest discovery brings Saturn's total to an almost ridiculous 274. Jupiter, in second place, has 95. So I guess Saturn is now the moon king?
Well, that's not a term that I personally use, but indeed Saturn definitely, in terms of number of moons, is by far the most well-endowed planet.
The moons were located using this powerful telescope in Hawaii by a team of astronomers in Canada, the U.S., Taiwan, and France. They're not easy to see because each is just a few kilometers wide, and with so many being added at once, some wonder if it's time to refine what is considered a moon. It's generally been accepted as any natural object, big or small, in a stable orbit around a planet.
I mean, a few kilometers across, but in the scale of the solar system, they're so small, it almost doesn't make sense to be using the same word.
It's thought the tiny moons were created after larger ones smashed into each other sometime in the last 100 million years. Their discovery getting lots of attention.
It's always nice to see people interested in the somewhat more serene celestial world than all the messy things that are happening down here on Earth right now.
As for having to recite the names of all of those new moons, let's hope it's never on anyone's science test. Vennavally-Rao, CTV News, Toronto.